Hello, this is Chiang Mai, Thailand. I'm Siu Lei, and I invite you to join me for a half-hour Kriya practice. No doubt, Kriya is weird looking, but its effectiveness is unmatched to drop negative emotions, patterns, and thoughts so you feel like your best self again. Let's start with just rolling the shoulders. Take the full arm forward, up and back and down. Other arm, keep it going. Option to go faster. Opposite direction, take the arm back, up, forward, and down. Other side. Continue to circle the arms. Going opposite directions with the arms at the sides by your legs. One arm goes forward and up, and the other arm goes backwards and up. Make circles. Perhaps add some speed. And other way. Slow it down and come to a stop. Wrapping your arms around you like you're giving yourself a big bear hug. Take your fingertips and really dig into the shoulder blades. Inhale as you face forward. Exhale as you twist to the side. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist to the other side. There's a slight bend in your knees to protect the joints. Let the eyes look to the middle of your brain and take the tip of your tongue and put it at the roof of your mouth. If it feels all right for your neck, tip your head back, letting the heart shine towards the sky. Create the sound sa, like Samantha, so each exhale is a sa. Release. Take the index finger knuckles and rub the sacrum up and down. With the knees bent, give it a bounce. Keep the shoulders rolled back and the chin towards the sky if it's comfortable for your neck. Begin to make circles with the hips in a counterclockwise direction. The mouth is in the shape of a O, like fish lips, breathing in and out through your O-shaped mouth. Begin tapping at the Kundalini, that's right above the pelvic bone in front of you, and the tailbone behind you. Tap simultaneously. Your breathing is Kali Mudra. That's where the tongue is out and the tip is at its lowest point, with the eyes rolled up. Exhale through your open mouth. On the inhale, lift the heels off the ground, and when you exhale, land heavy like a sack of rice. And drop the Kriya. Give your thighs a nice slap. Watch the flow. Your hands make fists and plant them at the back of your neck on either side of the cervical spine. Massage the neck. Jiggle the legs. Make this noise. Za. Like zebra. Za. Feel the vibration in your body, especially your head. Your closed eyes are looking in the middle of your brain. Now kick your legs from side to side. Pull the Muladhara up, the pelvic floor, up. Release by taking the hands and swiping the back of your neck forward like you're throwing it out. Imagine you're throwing up all that you don't need. Slapping the legs, turn your palms to the sky. Listen internally. Right arm drums the left shoulder. Swipe down the left arm. Other side, swipe it down. You're cleaning house. If ever you're feeling an urge during Kriya to yawn, cough, burp, cry, make spontaneous noise, be sure to do it. This is your body releasing the issues from the tissues. And keep swiping one arm and then the other from the shoulders down. Slap the legs, making fists drum the groin and the sacrum. Kali Mudra, that's with the tongue out and the eyes up. Pull your sexual organs, anus and belly in and up. Slow it down. Slap the thighs. Drum the front of your body. Drum intuitively where your body needs, perhaps where it feels blocked, numb, painful, or intense. Drumming like this with the mouth open, the tongue out, releases the issues in our tissues. We throw out the drama and story in our cellular structure. Our vibration rises. Our frequency is higher. Drum down the back of the legs, up the inside of the legs while bouncing, and Kali Mudra. And finishing up the Kriya, let your fingertips touch the earth, the thumbs touch together. As you inhale, lift the hands to the heart. Exhale from the heart, the hands reach for the sky. Inhale from the sky to the heart. Exhale from the heart back to the earth. 2 more times with deep, slow breathing. Next, exhale, slap the legs. Inhale, all 10 digits touch the crown of the head. Exhale, slap the legs. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Remember, if you need to burp, cough, spit, vomit, cry, be sure to do it. Let your body detoxify. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slap the legs. 10 digits come to the crown of your head. Inhale as you face forward. Exhale, twist to one side. Inhale forward. Exhale to the other side. The breath here is Ujjayi. You sound like Darth Vader. The inhales and exhales make noise. The feet are apart like you're riding a horse. You're pulling the sexual organs in and up. Your eye gaze is where the tips of your fingers meet your head. The tip of the tongue is at the palate. And slow it down. Come to a stop. Inhale from the big toes, up the spine, through the crown of the head where the fingertips are touching. Exhale like a ginormous water fountain, cascading down, watering all the land. Slap the legs. Tapping at the temples with the heels of your hands or the tips of your fingers. Jog in place. Kali Mudra. Tapping at the temples dissolve painful memories by raising the frequency of the brain. You can relax the legs, keep tapping at the temples, keep looking up. Now you're going to stick your tongue out and up, like the tip of the tongue wants to touch the tip of your nose. You're breathing through your slightly open mouth over the tongue. When you exhale, you're going to have your tongue tip pointing down, Kali Mudra. Inhale, tongue tip up, breathing in over the tongue. Exhale, Kali Mudra. And if you're pretty coordinated, add jogging in place. And we'll clean that all up by swiping, taking the hands over the forehead, across the top of the head, along the back of the neck, and throw it away. Open mouth exhale. Give the legs a slap. Cross the arms. Pull the middle of the ears out. Fold forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Keep that going with Ujjayi breath. You sound like Darth Vader on a lot of caffeine. Try to look in between the ears. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your ears to release. Keep pulling at the ears and exhaling with the mouth open, tongue out. Plant the hands down, come into downward facing dog pose with the knees bent, optional. Start bouncing the legs up and down. Kali Mudra, eyes are looking to the middle of your brain. Release the knees onto the ground. Ujjayi breath, inhale, belly drops down, head comes up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, heart to the sky. Finishing up, we release in child pose, bringing the buttocks over the heels. Soften your body. If you can, let the forehead touch the ground or have it onto a pillow or a block. Begin drumming the back of the neck. Use Kali Mudra. Also drum at the atlas bone. That's where the back of the skull and the neck meet. Drum the occiput, or back of the head. With the elbows close to the head, see if you can tap the trapezius or behind the heart. Release the Kriya. Come up to sitting. Slap the thighs. Watch the flow. All 10 digits come together at the Kundalini, just above the pelvic bone, way below your belly button. Folding it forward, you can dig the fingers in deeper into the Kundalini. Pressing at the Kundalini, self-doubt recedes. This point can be called the garage door opener for Kundalini. Poetically, it unravels the base of the coiled snake, priming the body for Kundalini rising. According to Tantra, Kundalini energy rests like a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, and when this dormant energy flows freely upward through the 7 chakras, it leads to an expanded state of consciousness. Lay down on your belly. This last variation is optional as it's intense. Place all 10 digits at the Kundalini. Rock the body like a rocking horse, pressing the fingers go deeper into Kundalini. And release. Lay onto your back. Slap the thighs. Take a short rest. Coming up to sitting, hands make fists on your thighs, thumbs point up. Squatting and on your toes. If this position is not suited for you, take the knees onto the ground. The toes can point back, or ideally have the toes curled under. Fingertips touching the ground, bounce. Stick your tongue out and up as you inhale, out and down as you exhale. The breath goes in and out through the mouth. Eye gaze up, pull the sexual organs in and up. Add tapping at the temples. Give it another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees onto the ground, slap the thighs, listen internally. drum at the heart center. The mouth is open, but the teeth stay together, like they're clenched. Breathe in and out through your closed teeth. Give it a twist from side to side. If it's okay for your neck, head back, shine the heart to the sky. Coming back to upright, start tapping at the collarbone. Index fingers in the notch between your collarbones. Press in and up. Fold it forward, bounce with Ujjayi breath. Yes, Kriya can look pretty weird. You have permission to be weird. Break the patterns in your body, and it's easier to break the patterns in your life. If in daily life you must maintain a rigidity of social behavior due to work or society, you may find Kriya liberating. It's quite natural to need to burp, yawn, spit, make noise, vomit, cry, laugh. Let that out. Purification is releasing the issues from the tissues. With the knuckles of the first fingers under the ears, press along and underneath the jawline towards the chin and throw it out. This area can hold a lot of toxins. This Kriya cleans the lymph nodes. From the pit of your belly, swipe, throw it out. Settle it all down and listen internally. Start with the arms over your head, palms open. Drop the arms into the ribs, wrapping the fingers around the thumbs. Inhale, fully inflate the lungs, arms up. Exhale, drop the arms and the ribs into the hips. Fast Ujjayi breath. This Kriya is actually really good for weight loss. It's also excellent for clearing the channels, getting oxygen to the brain and to the blood, and ridding your body of free radicals. Slow it down and come to a stop. Slap the thighs. With all the breath work in Kriya, one can feel lightheaded or high. So we slap the thighs to stay grounded and connected to the body. If you are still feeling a bit too lightheaded, lay down onto your belly with forehead on the ground for additional grounding. Pinch your eyebrows. Wiggle them from side to side. Eye gaze up. Stick your tongue out and have the tip pointing up. Breathe in and out through your slightly open mouth over the tongue. Slowing it down, release, slap the thighs, lay onto your back with the knees bent, the feet are next to your butt. Left ankle onto the right thigh. Start drumming and tapping the bottom of your left foot. Kali Mudra. The other hand can tap somewhere on that leg. Go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowing it down and stop. Sit up, straighten your left leg. Use your right foot to comb the meridian lines down your left leg. Now, option, make it a little more challenging by pressing the hands into the ground. Your butt is off the ground. Lastly, put the butt back on the ground, press your right foot into the inner thigh of your left leg, and rock the legs a little from side to side. Release. Lay down onto your back. Right ankle on top of left thigh. Tap the bottom of your right foot with one hand. The other hand can just tap along the right leg. Kali Mudra. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down, bring it to a stop. Come up to sitting, legs are straight. Take your left foot and swipe it down the inside of your right thigh. Perhaps pressing into your hands so your butt is off the ground. Now put your butt back on the ground and press that left foot into the inner right thigh. Maybe a little rock and roll from side to side. Laying down, hugging the knees into the heart, a little feel-good pose. Separate the feet for happy baby. You can hold on to the hamstrings, the ankles, or the feet. Keep your butt on the ground and now start tapping the inside of the thighs. Kali Mudra. I think that's about as weird as Kriya gets. Bring your legs up to the sky. Your knees and feet are touching. Drum your legs. Hug the knees into the heart center. Maybe a little rock and roll from side to side. Take the right thigh over the left thigh. Legs are bent. Bring both your legs over to the left. The right arm comes over your head so it really exposes the right ribs. Drum the right ribs. Kali Mudra. Your right arm can also drum the right side of your body. Slow it down, come to a stop, unravel the legs. With knees bent, take the left thigh over the right thigh. Take the left arm up and over your head. Drum the left ribs. Kali Mudra. Your left hand can also drum the left side of your body. Slow-mo and stop. We're going to do 2 shoulder stands today. If that's not available for you, you can always lay down on your back and just have your legs up to the sky. A pillow or yoga block underneath your butt is another option. Or come into shoulder stand. Your hands will be on your back, really close to the ground, and the elbows point straight forward. You take the legs straight up over your shoulders. Inhale from the big toes through the spine and through the top of your head. Exhale from the top of your head, down the spine, through the big toes. Please release your shoulder stand. Come onto standing on your knees. Put all your fingers and thumbs together and all 10 digits dig in to the solar plexus below the sternum. Press in and come into a counterclockwise direction, pushing into the body. You can make the sound to further relax the body, to encourage the fingers to go in deeper. Your eyes are focused in the mid-brain. Pull the sexual organs, anus and belly in and up. If you can, sit onto your toes that are curled under. Counterclockwise circular movements with the fingers in the solar plexus. About 80% of the population has a difficult time with this movement, this kriya. It's painful, and the solar plexus are hard. If that is you, then you need this kriya. There's a quote that says, "The yoga pose you hate the most is the one you need the most." This is where you hold your power and fire. When it's blocked here at the solar plexus, there is anxiety and a need to control. When in balance, you stand in your power. Now push the fingers in more deeply and go up inside the body. Bouncing in a forward fold. Inhale as you rise, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, exhale, fold. Kali Mudra. Stay folded forward with the fingers deeply in the solar plexus. Keep the fingertips placed in the solar plexus, pushing in and up as you lay down onto your belly. All right, you ready for this one? Rock and roll forwards and back. Ujjayi breath unless you have something to release, then Kali Mudra. And slow it down. Woo! Release your hands, make a pillow out of your fingers, and rest. Please lay down onto your back, making the shape of a gingerbread man. The last shoulder stand. Perhaps your legs are just straight up in the air and your butt is on the ground, or your butt is on a pillow or yoga block. Or come into shoulder stand with the legs directly over the shoulders. The hands are on the back, close to the ground, elbows pointing forward. Inhale from the solar plexus to the throat. Exhale from the throat everywhere. Inhale, solar plexus to the throat. Exhale from the throat everywhere. Continue this orbit of breath with slow, deep ujjayi. The eyes are closed and gazing at the middle of the brain. The tip of the tongue at the palate. Sexual organs pulled in and down towards the earth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Please bend your knees and bring your knees either to your ears or to your shoulders. And finally, our resting pose, Shavasana. Please lay down onto your back with the feet comfortably turned out, the palms facing to the sky. The eyes are closed. Rest for as long as you need.